Hello, it's Viv from Wisdom Released, and welcome to your daily reading for Saturday, June the 30th, 2018. Hope you've had a great week so far. I am using The Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans, and I'll be pulling 4 cards, so one for the overall energy, and then 3 other messages. My feeling is that the energies today are around holding. There's a feeling of there's conflicting energies. There's like we're holding on, but we're being asked to be adventurous and to step beyond our limits, our perceived limits. I say holding on because I've seen the 4 of Cups, so I think we're keeping things inside, we're keeping things hidden inside. I've also seen the 4 of Pentacles, which is like holding on to what we've created for ourselves already. I saw the Tower as well, so there may be something unexpected around the corner. Okay. Son of Wands, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. So the Son of Wands as a person is a real charmer, and he may be somebody. They may be somebody who's quickly in and out of your lives. They kind of appear and then disappear. But as a card about circumstances and situations, this is inviting us to be adventurous and to go beyond what we think is possible for ourselves. There's the wand here. Has this lovely sort of well, I don't know, it's like I was going to say a beacon, but it's just such a bright, kind of far-reaching light coming from the top of it there, sort of like an explosion of energy. So it's very, there's lots of power in this card, and like I was saying before, I think the energies today are inviting us to go beyond what we think is possible for ourselves, and to step out and be adventurous, to explore our possibilities, to go beyond the limits that we've thought about ourselves. The next cards, then, we've got 2 Swords cards and another Wands. So it's about thoughts and actions, and so if we are going to be adventurous, if we are going to step beyond what we've thought possible for ourselves, then we do need to keep an eye on what we're thinking. And I think this card is inviting us, the 10 of Swords is inviting us to get a little bit still and to recognise that we don't have to continue to think the same things about ourselves as we've thought all the time. It's a 10, it's a completion card. It's time to stop thinking the way about ourselves that we always have. I've said this before, I know, but just because we think something about ourselves doesn't mean to say that it's true, or just because we think something about a situation or a circumstance. If you're anything like me, you're very often hard on yourselves. We're very quick to judge ourselves, aren't we? And stab ourselves in the back, and we can end up blinding ourselves with the kinds of thoughts that we habitually have. Well, hey, we don't have to carry on like that. What would you like to think about yourself? You know, what would be useful to think about yourself? What would serve you? What would be valuable to think about you, your capabilities, and your circumstances at the moment. You know, what is it about yourself that you're not seeing and appreciating? What is it about your circumstances that you're not seeing and appreciating? And how would you prefer to think about yourself? What would serve you better? What would be more valuable to you? You know, because it's time to put these swords to bed. It's time to walk away from them. It's time to walk away from the judgmental things the judgmental stories we have about ourselves. The next card, the Seven of Swords. This is it's kind of like it's a secretive card, sort of a sly, cunning card. We have the fox here at the bottom, who is hiding this sword underneath his tail. He is keeping something to himself, and perhaps he's keeping his deepest fears and insecurities to himself. Perhaps he's thinking, you know what, this thing that I want to go out and do, this adventure that I want to have, I don't think I can do it. And I don't think I can do it because I'm not confident enough, I'm not experienced enough, I'm not good enough. I don't know whether foxes wake up in the morning and those are the things that go through their heads. I don't think so somehow. But they this kind of thinking is being kept under wraps here. There's something that he doesn't want to let go of. There's something that he doesn't want other people to know, and there's a sense of secrecy here that is keeping him still and small and not the fox that he could be if he just let go. The final card for today is the Seven of Wands. So we've had two sevens, haven't we? And the Seven of Wands is, to me, this is asking us to stand up and shine our light. It may be that people around us don't understand why it is we're doing what we're doing, and you know, those people, if they're not your real friends, will fall away, will fall by the wayside. But those who are your real friends will stay and support you, and they will want the best for you, and they will want you to shine your light. So this, to me, is sort of, it's very much like the Son of Wands cards here. It's calling you to adventure. It's calling you to go beyond what you feel is possible for you today. It's calling you to put aside all of these fears that you have about yourself, and to stop thinking all of the negative stuff that you've thought about yourself, and to stand up, stand out, and let your light shine. There really is nothing to be afraid of, and everything to gain. So there we go. Those are the messages for today, Saturday, 30th of June. I hope you found that useful and that they've resonated, and I will be back again tomorrow with another reading. See you then. Take care.